Most sellers are going to struggle with Amazon ads because they just simply don't understand match types. But here's the truth, your match type is going to determine who sees your ads, how much do you pay for it, and also if your ads are going to convert or not. In this video, we're going to break down how Amazon actually matches customer searches to your ads, the match types available in 2025, when each match type is applicable and when not, and we will also go through a proven strategy when it comes to when to use which match type. If you were running Amazon ads without understanding how match types work, you're probably losing a lot of money. So what are match types really doing? Amazon is using its algorithm to understand which product to show and when. The algorithm isn't looking only at keywords but also at match types. So what is the main purpose of the match types? They simply control how much flexibility you give to Amazon to decide when to show your product, when not, and where to show it. Think of it like fishing. Broad match is going to be just like a fishing net. It's going to catch everything, but a lot of that is not whatever you want. Phrase match is going to be like a fishing rod. It's going to give you more precision, but still occasionally you're going to get variations. Exact match is just like spear fishing. You're going to get exactly what you're looking for, but probably a lower volume. And auto-targeting is really just like Amazon's fishing guide. Amazon is going to decide whatever is relevant to your product or whatnot. So based on this analogy, let's go through each of these step by step so we can understand better when to use these ones and what not. Broad match is going to give you maximum exposure with minimum control. Amazon is going to match variations and relevant searches. For example, if your keyword it is wireless earbuds, Amazon might show you for Bluetooth headphones or headphones for kids or noise cancelling earphones or even wired earbuds. So clearly, as you can see, this is a super broad match, which actually might not even be your product. So where does this match type work best? This can work really great for product launches whenever you want to see what Amazon considers about your product. It can also work brilliantly in discovery campaigns when you want to find more keywords that are relevant to your product and sort them out that way. So where is this not effective? When you are on tight budget, this can waste your ad spend instantly. Also, if your product is in a niche with limited variations, Amazon might show unrelated results. Phrase match. This is going to give you a more balanced control. In this scenario, Amazon is going to match searches that contain your full phrase. For example, wireless earbuds. It can also show up for best wireless earbuds under $50, but not for Bluetooth earbuds. This type of match is going to make more sense for you whenever you identified already proven keywords that work well, and then you want to look for the longer tail keywords. Where not to use this strategy at all. For example, earbuds alone, it's going to trigger a lot of searches that might be totally irrelevant to your product, even if you are in a phrase match. A super important takeaway both for broad match and phrase match, you should be using them always with negatives. And I also created a separate video about negatives, but mainly the gist of it is that whenever you're going to run this type of keywords, usually they are going to trigger other type of keywords that might be not at all relevant to your product, or it might be too costly, like over 100% ACoS. Those would be the terms that we want to negate. Hey guys, real quick, this channel grows only once you share it. No ads, no fancy tricks, just word of mouth. So if anything connects with you or it might help someone you know, text it, DM it, post it, whatever feels right. Thanks so much. The third match is exact match, and this is going to help you with maximum precision when it comes down to you want to go for that keyword, that's the keyword that you're going to show up for. And in this scenario, your ad is going to show up only whenever someone is going to type in exact form the keyword that you want to advertise for. So for example, if you're going to target wireless earbuds, you are going to show up with wireless earbuds, but also you might be showing up for wireless earbuds, two different words. And lately what we've seen with Amazon, they are going to actually showcase you also for some synonyms. So even if you are in exact match, sometimes what can happen is that Amazon might show up your product also for synonyms. So keep that in mind. Whenever we're using exact match keywords, usually we would want to use them for things that we already know they work really, really well. So for example, ones that we ran some discovery campaigns and we found that there are 2-3 keywords that are working really well for us. They are bringing us more than 3 orders per keyword. We would add those keywords in exact match campaigns because we already have proven data for those keywords. Another strategy when you can use exact match keyword is that whenever you have a keyword that is performing extremely well for you and you do not want to lose sales for that specific keyword, we would create an exact match campaign for it. We would add only that keyword, so there are no other keywords within the campaign. Therefore, we can control maximally the ad budget And then based on that, we would be just ensuring that we're dominating the marketplace for the specific keyword. So while this strategy seems to be brilliant whenever you have a very low search volume keyword, even if you're going to show up in exact match, only a few people are going to click on it. So when it comes down to this strategy, exact match is going to be most helpful whenever you already have data for the keyword or you specifically want to dominate specific placement for the keyword. The fourth match type is automatic targeting. This is also discovery campaign, and with this type of campaign, what you can do, you can get very cheap sales whenever you're going to launch these campaigns. A caveat here, as I was mentioning at the beginning, if it's a discovery campaign, that means that you should plan on optimizing this campaign as quick as possible and as often as possible, because if you're not having a negative keyword list added within your campaign strategy, what you're going to trigger is a lot of irrelevant search terms that are going to be either highly expensive, either not converting at all, but most of the keywords still are going to convert at a really good ACoS. So whenever you would create auto campaigns, this is still considered a discovery campaign. For this to really make it work, you do have to monitor your search term reports. I would highly advise both for broad match, phrase match, and auto campaigns on a weekly basis at least. Download your search term reports and always check which are the keywords or the terms that are performing really well for you, then take them and then add them into exact matches, especially if it generated at least 3 orders, and then see how it's going to perform in exact matches. Usually when we are doing this on our end, we're seeing that exact match campaigns might perform at a way higher ACoS. However, those are going to help with ranking generally. Discovery campaigns such as auto campaigns, broad, and phrase matches, those are going to generate a lot of terms that might or might not work, but the strategy is to generate cheap sales. So whenever it comes down to the product phase, when we are in a discovery phase and we want to get as many eyeballs as possible, we would use both exact matches and broader matches such as a broad match, phrase match, and auto campaigns. And here it's just going to come down to how much do you want to allocate for exact matches and discovery campaigns. Usually when it comes down to product launches, we would like to allocate as much as possible for exact matches, especially if you clearly know which are the exact keywords that are describing your product and are most relevant to yours. So whenever it comes down to exact match campaigns, for that either you would have to have information already generated from other match types, either you are 100% sure that those are the keywords that are going to be exactly describing your product. Usually these keywords might be longer tail keywords, 3-4 words, and those would go in exact match. So for example, if I know that my product is wireless earbud, in exact match I can definitely go for best wireless earbuds, best earbuds for running, everything that already I know that it's exactly my product. If you want to scale profitably, this is whenever, let's say month 2, month 3, whenever you already have more data on the account, what you would do is you would create more additional ads when it comes to broad match and phrase matches based on the search term reports. Either you're launching your product, either you want to scale an existing product. Our end goal, it is organic ranking. So we would take all the keywords that are proven that people are using to look up our product, and then we would add them into exact matches. So summing up, broad match and phrase match as well as auto campaigns are going to attract a lot of keywords that are going to be maybe highly relevant for your product, but you would need a lot of adjusting when it comes to negatives and pausing specific terms that are not relevant to your product. And exact match is going to attract exactly whatever you are looking for, and it's describing your product, but it might be more expensive for your buck. If you're interested to see how do we actually apply all these match types in different strategies, I put together a video called Evergreen PPC Strategies, where I'm breaking down all the strategies that contain these match types and that you can scale your Amazon ads profitably with. That being said, if you found this video helpful, ensure to smash the like button and also check out the other video that I created just for you. Take care, bye!